No.
Have you ever heard the saying, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt me"? These are the famous words that you will hear every day of your life for the rest of your life. But the thing in actuality that we need to know is that words actually do hurt us, and they are more detrimental to children than they are to us as adults. With the words being hurtful, we find out that that is a symptom of PAS or PA. PAS stands for Parent Alienation Syndrome, or PA, which stands for Parental Alienation. There are many reasons why we need to take a closer look at both of these symptoms because, for one, we need to find out the reasons why we should find out that it should be a diagnosis. We need to find out how we can intervene in the intervention process to what we could do to undo the process if alienation has been there. And the eight signs of the parental alienation syndrome to see if one parent or even both parents have it so that we can fix it and the kids will not end up devastated and hurt and traumatized by parent alienation. The first thing we need to look at is the 20 reasons why it should be diagnosed. One reason why it should be diagnosed is because 6 researchers or 6 groups have digitally looked into what PAS and what PA actually is. PA and PAS has actually had a definition attached to it, so it is in the medical dictionary and in the psychologist DSM, which is their diagnostic manual. It has been discussed in various professional organizations. It's been discussed throughout the lawyer community, and it is also used in the courtroom, so everybody needs to have a general idea of what PAS is and what PA is, so that when they do go into the courtroom, when it comes to custody battles with children involved in it, then they can find out if this is actually what is going on, or if the children are actually just saying that this is happening when it's not actually happening at all. It also needs to be diagnosed because it can also reduce the possibility of having a child abused by the parent alienation syndrome or having parent alienation. Next, we look into how to intervene when these problems arise. One, we could create a buffer zone for the parents that are separating to make them feel at ease about seeing each other. We can do it as we could do a pickup zone that's neutral. So we can have one parent drop them off at daycare and we can have another parent pick them up. We can also do it by promoting the child to be more individualized than feeling that they have to be with a parent that is being an alienator. And doing that, you could do like sleepovers with friends from school, or you can get them into Boy Scouts or Cub Scouts or Girl Scouts or an organization like that. You can do block intrusions from the parent that is being the alienator, which can include no phone calls when you are having your parenting time with your children. You can do to where when your child has activities at school that one parent can go to one time and then another parent can go another time. The 8 symptoms of parent alienation is the campaign for gender against the targeted parent, which one parent was loved and valued at one point in time, and then the other one, and then when they come back to see that parent, it's totally gone. They don't want to have anything to do with that parent. When it comes to visitation time and the child comes over to the other parent's house and they make spicy food or they start slurping their soup, that can mean a sign that at one point in time they didn't do all these and then all of a sudden they have done them. They can also do that for no reason at all of a sudden they stop having interaction with an alienated parent, which means that at one point in time they loved being around him, they enjoyed being around him, they thought about being, or they felt safe and secure, and then all of a sudden they can't take a bath because mom has to wash my hair, or I can't play ball with you because that's what dad does, and stuff like that. And then the obsessive guilt about treatment of the targeted parent. They don't give me enough gifts, they don't give me enough money. The parent isn't doing everything that they're supposed to do as a parent. They don't have consideration of like your discipline methods or anything like that. Well, it'd be like, well, you can't say that because mom lets me do it and I only do what mom says. The borrowed scenarios is a thing that, say you have a child and a grandparent says that the dad isn't a reliable parent or he's not engaged, then the child begins to believe that, and the best way to break that is to have them not see that family member that's not helping with the situation. So as you can tell, as far as I know and have had experience with this, parent and alienation really needs to be more involved, and when the court orders parents that are going through a divorce or a separation to take a parenting class, I think they really do need to have a section on parent alienation, because it happens. Parents alienate children all the time, and the thing of it is sometimes we don't see it, and I think that's why parents need to be more educated on it to understand the broadness of it, and if they see it, how on their end they can make it an easy transition or other possible things that they could do to make it a better transition and a better parenting time for those kids.